Daughter of Trich, At this time, I will ask Mr. Bannister to introduce this year's valedictorian and salutatorian for LD Bell High School.
Number 2 in her class, and the salutatorian for the LD Bell High School class of 2014 is Ms. Amy Dang. Amy is the daughter of David Dang and Dow Jr., and I'd like for her family to stand and be recognized. Amy's obviously been successful in her academic endeavors, and she's won many awards and served in many leadership positions. A few highlights are these. She's an AP scholar. She's the president of the National Honor Society. She is the president of Mu Alpha Theta, the Math Honor Society. She is a band UIL scholar. She has received the U.S. Marine Corps Scholastic Excellence Award, and she is an International Baccalaureate Diploma candidate. It would seem that Amy has no free time, but she has a little. In her spare time, Amy likes to craft, read, spend time with friends, binge watch Netflix, and battle the challenges of being an 18-year-old girl. In the future, Amy plans to attend Boston University to major in business administration and management. Her favorite quote is from Steve Jobs, who said, "The ones who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones that do." It is my pleasure to introduce to you, with a grade point average of 4.7526, the salutatorian for the class of 2014, Ms. Amy Dang.
Hi, good morning, class of 2014, family, friends, and eligible faculty. I don't really know how to convey everything I feel right now. It's really quite overwhelming, to be honest. I vaguely recall sophomore year when everything seemed so big and so far away. The classes seemed bigger, the ceilings seemed higher, and even the people seemed taller. I know, especially for me, but I think it's safe to say that after 3 years, everything became smaller. More recently, I can remember when the days till graduation were in the hundreds, when we all said we had a severe case of senioritis, and so we couldn't wait to graduate. But now that May 31st is finally here, it definitely feels a lot different. It's been hard enough to try and figure out what to say in someone's yearbook, let alone write a speech to all of you that defines the class of 2014. But I feel incredibly privileged to have the opportunity to speak in front of all of you for the first and last time before we leave LD Bell and tread onwards onto our individual paths. Before I begin, I'd like to start the Oscars part of my speech. First of all, I would like to thank all of our parents for everything that they've done for us, whether it be driving us to school, games, concerts, or simply just being there for support. They've done more than we can know. However, there are no amount of words that can measure my appreciation for the two people who have given me all that I have today. I would like to give a special thanks to my parents for raising me with strength, integrity, and the belief in my dreams. Next, I would like to thank our teachers because they have chosen to dedicate their lives to education, the greatest act of optimism, the most powerful weapon for changing the world. Every single day, they come to school with an unmatched dedication, sincerity, and passion, in essence, to help others become the best version of themselves. And I can't think of a more important job. Like this quote says, "A good teacher is like a candle. It consumes itself in order to light the way for others." I'd also like to thank my friends for always being there for me, making me laugh and creating unforgettable memories that I'll always remember. Happy birthday, Claire. And lastly, I would like to thank Google and Wikipedia. Let's be real. Alright, so this speech won't be perfect, but I'll try my best. 3 years ago, we took our first steps as sophomores into this big, scary new place called LD Bell. Many of us were nervous, some of us walked in confidently, and a few of us had no clue what to expect. Once long ago, we were those curious individuals seeking to do well, seeking adventure, to find our identity, and to find our best friends. We looked at our schedules for the first time and were eager to join every club there was, try everything we could, meet new people, and make new friends. 3 years ago, we couldn't wait to get older. 2 years ago, we stepped into high school again, believing we owned the place, believing we knew everything, like where P, Q, R, and S halls were. I think those exist. We no longer small lost sophomores, yet each of us were still looking for who we truly were, still wanting to achieve something. Then sometime along the way, we realized we were growing up. Then towards the end, we realized who our true friends were, and we wanted to take pictures of everything to remember everything we could. 2 years ago, we started talking about college or plan for what we would do after high school, thinking it was still so far away. 2 years ago, we couldn't wait to get older. 1 year ago, we experienced our last first day of school, thinking, wow, I'm finally a senior. Actually, we started to experience our last first of everything, as well as our last events of being a high school student. Our last football game, homecoming, volleyball game, band competition, dance competition, swim meet, track or cross country, prom, the list can go on and on. 1 year ago, we thought the year was never going to end, and we took our time together for granted. Then we started to apply for colleges or jobs or plan for life after high school. We got accepted, we got rejected, and eventually we figured out where we wanted to go. Whether it was to a university, junior college, the military, or straight to work, we realized that things were changing and that we would no longer have the comfort of home within a year. Now we realize that we could have waited to get older. Time flies is an understatement when it comes to senior year. Now the time has come for goodbyes. This is the last time we will all be together, recognized as the class of 2014. After today, we will all part ways, many excited for the new start, some anxious about the future, and a few sad about leaving things behind. In 1 year, we will be different people. We'll know a little bit more about ourselves and who we want to become. In 1 year, a lot of things can change, but one thing will stay the same, our friends. Whether they be from high school, kindergarten, or just maybe from college, our friends have shown us that life is worth enjoying even through shaky times. With them, we couldn't wait to get older. With them, we will remain forever young. So here's to the class of 2014. Behind you, all your memories. Before you, all your dreams. Around you, all who believe in you. And within you, all you need. Thank you.
Number 1 in his class, and the valedictorian for the LD Bell High School class of 2014 is Mr. Kevin Wayne. Kevin is the son of Matthew Wayne and Andrea Yang, and I'd like for his family to stand and be recognized at this time, please. Kevin's also been busy while attending Bell High School, and some of the highlights of his achievements are these. He's an